Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Aquariuses out there for October 14th through the 20th. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. And also thank you guys for helping me reach 5K. I couldn't have done it without you. And also, if you would like an email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, if this reading does not resonate, it is okay because these are general readings. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius for October 14th through the 20th. We have the Queen of Swords. So right off the bat, I feel like you Aquariuses are not putting up with any BS this week. You guys are standing in your power and you guys know where you want to go in life. And it's just like, you know what? I cannot let people, places, and things distract me from what I need to do. No matter how much I may care about these people or places or things, I have to still stay focused on my own path and not get distracted. And I feel like anyone who brings any negativity, any foolishness your way, you're just like, listen. You could get this sword. Like, I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm just going to cut you off. If I'm not bringing negativity towards you, don't bring that negativity towards me. And with the Four of Swords, I feel like you also may have been spending more time alone. Maybe you guys have been meditating as well. I feel like you guys have just been reflecting on what has happened the past few months. And really seeing, are you really happy with where you are? And what changes need to be made? And I feel like you're enjoying this alone time. And some people may get irritated at that, you know? But the one thing is, you cannot tell Aquarius what to do. That's just not happening. They will run quickly the other way. So they run by their own time. And I would say in return, that's what they give you. So I feel like you're just in a place where you just want to get away from people, you know? Or if you are around people, it's people that you know you can truly trust and truly be yourself with, where you know it's just good vibes and you don't have to worry about any drama or any stress around them. And we have the King of Pentacles. So you guys are also manifesting money too. I feel like you're going to start to see your hard work start to pay off. I feel like, was that my Aquarius reading from last week? I think it was. So this is like a continuation. You're starting to see your manifestations of everything you've been working on, and that's why you're so serious about cutting people off. It's just like, I'm finally in a more stable place in my life. I'm not going to let anything bring me down. Like, I'm finally in the place where financially I'm where I want to be, or very close to where I want to be. I feel like you guys are also thinking about ways how you can actually build your wealth. You know, not just looking at, you know, the regular, 9 to 5 type of life, but I feel like some Aquariuses are even looking at, what talents do I have? Like, what gifts do I have? And how can I actually monetize them, you know? So let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. We have the Ten of Wands. Well, the Ten of Rods in this deck. We have the Page of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. So, with what I see here, it's big Queen and King energy. You guys are cutting off the dead weight. I feel like you guys are really looking at your lives and see what can go. Are people always expecting you to be there for them and help them with their problems, but when it comes to your problems, it's like nobody's nowhere to be found? I feel like you're tired of carrying all this on your back. And I feel like with the Page of Swords, you're going to communicate that to people and be like, listen, like, I care about you and all, but this situation is too much. I'm not in the place where I want to feel bond. I'm not in the place where I want to feel tied to something, you know, and weighed down to the point that I can't focus on what I got going on. Like, and with the Queen of Cups here, also your psychic abilities too. I feel like you're receiving insights. Certain feelings you may feel a certain type of way around some people. You may not get why. Let's say you've been around some people and all of a sudden you start to feel funny. And it's just like, wow, I feel like that. It's because you're starting to pick up on people's vibrations. Your psychic gifts are starting to open. And as I did in my other Aquarius reading for October, I was talking about unlocking ancestral gifts in abundance. So it depends what bloodline you come from. And you had to reach a place of maturity to really see your gifts and talents, and you might surprise yourself. You might start having dreams, for example, of things that's about to happen, and then you go about your day, you be like, wow, I had a dream like that. Or you may start to experience more deja vu. Like, there's a lot going on with you, Aquarius, with this type of energy, and it could be overwhelming. That could be another 10 of rods here. Especially, I know when I started opening my gifts a lot more, it was overwhelming because I could feel everybody's energy, and I could feel how certain situations gonna go, and then I had to discern which energy was mine and which wasn't. Like, it it gets pretty deep. So let's see why the Four of Swords is here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We also have a match to the Queen of Cups. And the Magician. Why is the Magician here? The Tower. Okay. Let me do another clarifier. Why is the Tower here? The Death card. While you're spending more time alone, Aquarius, and thinking about what needs to go so you can rebuild your life, and you see whatever decisions you make is going to be very prosperous with the King of Pentacles. So whatever sacrifices you're making is definitely going to pay off. You start to see there's some things in your life that was actually like weeds in your garden, that maybe you was around people that had a lot of negative things going on, and then you started to realize the more that you was around them, the more you tried to help them, the more that you realized negative things was going on in your life. Like, this is so critical, because the people who you are around, the same energy they have is what you're going to experience in your life. That's why I don't be around everybody. Now, everybody may be like, oh man, Jazz, you done disappeared off the planet, blah, blah, blah. But I know about energy. So if you're around a whole bunch of negativity and I'm around you, then that means that's going to happen in my life. I don't got time for that. Like, I could love you for a distance. And I feel like that's probably what you're thinking about. I got to love some people from a distance. You got too much stuff going on. And if I'm in the King of Pentacles position, I don't have no time for that in my life. And also with the King of Cups, you're making very clear decisions because emotionally you're in a great and strong place. The King of Cups, he doesn't react out of emotions. He thinks about it before he reacts, and he knows how to maturely express his emotions. And you may be around people, Aquarius, that is just not on that level, and that could be stressful. Let's say you know how to talk to them from a mature place, but when it comes to you, soon as they get mad, they say a whole bunch of stuff they don't mean, they start attacking you, and then over time, it's just like, I don't have time for this. Like, you're just not on the same vibration as me, and that's okay. With the Magician here, the universe is saying you have all the tools you need to manifest exactly what you want in life. But, however, it's going to come with a price, Aquarius. It's going to be tower moments where you're going to see deaths going on around you. It doesn't have to be physical deaths. It could be people out your life, friendships just ending some family ties, losing jobs, losing homes. It could come in many different forms, but it's because since you are changing your vibration and you're growing up in your powers and you are unlocking them and being aware of them, there's a lot of things that still may be in your life that has to go. So if you start to see like, Dad, why is this happening? Why it seem like my life is blowing up? Your life is blowing up because it's death here. Some things have to die so you can make room for this Magician, because you can't have two things that occupy the same place. You can't want abundance, for example, but be around nothing but lack. It's not going to happen. The majority of the energy that you are in as a vibration is what you're going to attract. And it also depends on the people you're around. And I feel like you're really heavily focusing on that. So let's see why the King of Pentacles is here. We have you here with the star. We have the Three of Swords. And the Knight of Swords reversed. So with what I see here, Aquarius, with the star, you're going through a renewal in your life. That's why the Death card is here. Scorpio type of energy. And it's because you're going towards your destiny here with the star. You're getting a renewal in your life. You're seeing things differently. You're looking at people differently. You're going to start experiencing different things. And is that going to be easy all the time? No. I know for me, my life, the tower was all I knew, especially in 2017. That was all I knew. It was like back to back to back situations. It seemed like my life was falling apart. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, why? Like, what am I doing that's so wrong? But then I realized it wasn't nothing I was doing wrong. It was just I was still in places that I was out of alignment with, and I still tried to force myself to be there. But then the universe was like, Jazz, it's time to go. You got a bigger purpose. Like, you was here for a while, but you have awakened, and that was so true. Like, I was still trying to fit in with society, still trying to hang out with old people, and I just said F that. So I just cut everybody out. I started my whole life over. Like, if you was not in alignment with me, or if I could not be my authentic self around you, I didn't have time for it. Did it hurt? Three of Swords? Yeah. I felt lonely sometimes. But would I change anything? Of course not. Because I'm my authentic self all day, every day. I don't try to explain that to anybody. If they don't get that, that's fine. If people are mad, that's fine. Like, I just don't, I'm in a place where I always try to make other people happy, stressing myself out. Maybe that's what you feel, Aquarius. Like, you feel like you're outgrowing your environment, and it's painful sometimes, but at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to realize it's not even worth fighting for. I feel like you're trusting the process, that all the sacrifices you make are truly going to be worth it. So Aquarius, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.